It's Nolan.
What up, K Music? Say you love Ari. We're going to get to the Ari situation. This whole episode is about standing on business, okay? And Ari was standing on business last night. I'm glad you said that because we could go ahead and pivot into the next topic. Ari Lennox was performing last night. I think she was opening up for Rod Wave, or maybe they're on a co-headline tour together. But during Ari's performance, there was actually a water bottle thrown at her while performing, and she didn't take that shit too well, okay? Now, I don't know who started this trend of throwing shit at artists while they're performing on stage, but we definitely need to get this shit ironed the fuck out, okay? Now, we've had numerous artists over the past year or so that have been basically abused on stage. I know y'all probably don't want to hear that word. Y'all probably take that lightly because real people in this world get abused, and we don't want to make light of that. But yo, we seen Kid Cudi. He had multiple bottles and multiple items from the crowd thrown at him at Rolling Loud a couple years ago when he replaced Kanye West on the lineup. All the fanboy Kanye West, they were throwing shit at him on stage. And he said, man, y'all throw something else on this stage, I swear I'm gonna fucking leave. And he walked off the stage, right? We saw, we saw Cardi B get splashed with a drink while she's out performing. So much so, she actually launched her motherfucking mic into the crowd, aiming to maim somebody because of the disrespect, right? We've seen, Drake, even Drake got hit with a goddamn cell phone in his shoulder arm area while he was performing earlier this year. There's an artist by the name of BB Rexa, a cell phone hit her in the eye. Her shit was puffed up. She had a black eye for the rest of her tour. You know what I'm saying? There's an artist that I really don't know by the name of Ava Max. She's a woman, but a man literally hopped on her stage and slapped her while she was performing. So much love and light to Ava Max, because I could only imagine how she felt being up there performing for a crowd of people who paid to come see her, and some random ass nigga hop on stage and slap her. That man should have been shot on the spot. I don't give no fucks. Right? So there's this thing going on where people find it cool or funny to throw shit on stage while artists are performing. I don't respect that shit. I'm gonna be all the way real. Man, we got 28 people in here. Please check in the chat. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. What's happening with y'all? Right? So Ari Lennox is up there performing, and we're gonna go ahead and just play this clip of Ari snapping off at the fan, and it was well deserved. I wish she would have goddamn hopped off the stage, but that would have put her even more at risk. But let's see what Ari had to say.
That's the fuck right. Who did it, bitch? Who fucking did it? Right. Come here, bitch. Come here. Let's do it. Come here, bitch. You a pussy. That's right. You'll never even be as good as a pussy. That's right. That's right, bitch. You're dumb. You're weak. You'll never be...
So as we saw, the security escorted her off stage, you know what I'm saying? But she said, you a pussy, you worse than a pussy. You know, she said, come on, let's do it. Like, she really was on Waka Flocka time, like, oh, let's do it. Like, bow type shit, you know what I mean? But I'm with Ari 1,000%. Like, there has to be a line of mutual respect when it comes to performance. Why are you buying tickets to a show if you're not going to respect the artist? Right? Like, I'm going to be totally real with y'all, man. We're in a time where people are trying to hold artists to the fire for things that happen at their show, right? There's people that are still mad at Travis Scott because of what happened at Astro World. There's people that literally want to hold him responsible for what happened in the crowd. Don't really matter which side of the fence you stand on, but there's a lot of people that feel that way, right? We just saw this issue with Taylor Swift where she was performing, what was it, in Brazil or something like that? And somebody passed out. There were people passing out due to heat stroke at an outdoor festival because it was too hot. Hell, even Taylor Swift was struggling to breathe while performing. She had to stop. They had to reschedule the show. But there were people that wanted to hold Taylor Swift to the fire, right? Because this happened at her concert. So if you're going to have an issue with me as the artist performing, and you guys want to sue me, right? Y'all want to put lawsuits on me for something that happens at my event, right? Which the artist isn't even responsible for all of this shit. The artist's responsibility is to show up, grab the mic, do their music, and go on to the next city. The security, you know what I'm saying? They pay hella money, thousands upon thousands of dollars in security to make sure people are okay. The vendors, you know, there's supposed to be X amount of goddamn toilets in an X amount of space. This is all venue and, you know, staff responsibility. It's not the artist, but they end up catching all the flack because they're the person on the flyer. So if you're going to try to hold artists responsible for stuff like that, then at the very least, y'all need to start punishing these fucking fans that don't know how to act. Connie Tang, thank you for tuning in. Hey, watching from GA. Great content as usual. I greatly appreciate it. So y'all gotta start putting the fans in the same fire because they're ruining the show. Artists are leaving the stage early. They're stopping their shows because it's getting too unruly. Like they literally was throwing shit because they wanted Rod Wave to get on stage. I think this video actually came out in real time too, because somebody was like, damn, this came out fast. We're still waiting on Rod Wave to come out. So this thing went viral as it was actually happening. Y'all are interrupting people from doing their fucking job, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know most people aren't artists, but these people are paid to entertain thousands of people. Nobody gives a damn what they're going through in their life while they're on the road touring. Nobody cares about if they're trying to perform to get themselves out of debt, if their money is low. We don't care about that. We want you to come out on stage and do your best, right? Nobody cares if their relationship is going bad because they spending time on the road. Nobody cares if their families is estranged because they got to go out here and work. We want you to come out and perform and do the music that we love. So there has to be a line of respect on the other side. You pay your money for tickets. You pay your money to come enjoy it. Respect the fucking artist. It just doesn't make any sense. And then there's artists out here that go out their way to actually bring fans up on the stage. So they break the third wall and allow you to be a part of the show, and y'all still want to disrespect these people. It makes absolutely no sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson be out there giving lap dances to people on her tour. She damn near, what, 60 years old or something? Probably older. She lap dancing on motherfuckers at the show. Chris Brown, he does like serenades for people at his shows. Usher's doing his residency in Las Vegas, walking into the crowd, serenading people, trying to make sure that y'all have an excellent time, that you go home with an experience that you could tell about to your friends and family and loved ones. And y'all are violating the actual agreement between artist and fan. It makes absolutely no sense. And as me as an artist, I'm sensitive about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, man. Hold on. What happened? Plus, these tickets cost way too much to be messing up the performance. I totally agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. The older I get, I'm starting to feel like we need to take it back to medieval times on these people, man. Like, we gonna have to start pulling these motherfuckers out on stage. Like, oh, who did it? Hey, y'all tell us who did it. Don't you lie. You know what I'm saying? If you lie, we bringing you up here with they ass, and we gonna publicly humiliate you. Security gonna jump on your head. We gonna hold you down and elbow drop your ass for playing with us. Like, we need public humiliation to come back into the scene, because these young folks, these new age 18-year-olds, 23-year-olds, they on some weird shit, and they like to go viral for disrespecting people. So we need to try to reverse engineer this shit and say, hey, you want to go viral? You finna really go viral tonight. We finna whoop your ass on public display so you know not to play with us. Right? Like, y'all remember the eye for an eye shit? Y'all remember when niggas used to touch somebody the wrong way? They'll cut your goddamn hand off. We need to go back to that for some of these people. You look at a man, wife in a lustful way. They used to cut a nigga eye out in the Bible and shit. We kind of need to go back to that, man. We need some real justice out here. Some people gonna say I'm excessive. Some people gonna say I'm extreme. I really don't care, man, because we can't be playing with these people. Like, we tried the logical way, but apparently the punishment that these people are receiving is not enough. These people are just going to the police station. They're going in for questioning. These people are actually going into questioning and being sarcastic when the police are answering them. One guy threw his phone on stage, hit somebody in the guy that hit BB Rex in the eye. He said he thought it was going to be funny. What up, Fee? Tuning in from Cali. He said he literally threw it and hit her in the face with his phone because he thought it was going to be funny. Like, he stood on his principles and was like, I did it because I wanted to do it, and y'all ain't going to do shit to me. That's why I say, start pulling these niggas on stage. This is going to be part of the show. Like, we need to get back to that, man. If we truly standing on business, we're going to have to show these people what business really look like. Because it's happening over and over again. It's happening way too often. You know, there's artists that have been literally shot and killed on stage while performing. And people don't understand how vulnerable of a position that is. If you're one person, or you and 3 or 4 backup dancers, y'all are out there doing something, trying to put yourself on display to entertain people. You got 50,000, 30,000, 15,000 people in the crowd. And at a certain point, with all this going on, you really don't know what these people's intentions are. You don't know if they just planning on that one moment to come get you, and you're almost defenseless. So I feel like there definitely needs to be a raising of the stakes for people that step out of line. They're going to catch a lawsuit if they hurt somebody. I know they're going to catch a lawsuit, but that's my whole thing. Like, we need some legislation that says it's okay to fuck these niggas up, right? Where the Republicans at? I know they want niggas to carry guns and shit. They putting all the states on notice of trying to get, you know, Second Amendment rights and shit. Where the Republicans at? We need y'all to unload some legislation. I don't even fuck with y'all like that. Who am I? My name is J Nolan. We need some legislation to say we could whoop these nigga ass on stage. Miss Dee, I am J Nolan. I appreciate you for tuning in, but that's who I am. But nonetheless, we standing on business. Okay? Ari Lennox wanted to shoot the fade, and I'm all for her shooting the fade. I wish she would have had the opportunity to.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.